Hi guys, so since I'm not here today, I recorded this video of the lesson. So you're going to watch this first and then you are going to complete the assignment that is posted on Google Classroom. If you are an even student, it is 12 for 2020 family units. And if you are an odd student, then it is 12 7 2020 family units. So you're going to watch this first and then you can use this, what you learn in this video to help you with that assignment. Okay, let me get my screen shared with you. Okay, so today we're talking about family units. You guys read on the last day you had class about the relationship bank account and what adds and takes away from your relationship bank account. And some of the people that you have relationships with are your families. So what are some qualities that make a strong family? So I want you to just take a second and think about this. You can pause the video. So there are some basic functions of families. So what our families do. And the first thing that our families do for us is they help meet our basic needs, or that is what they should do. So everybody needs things to eat, things to wear, and a roof to cover their head. So families, the idea of families is that they are the people that make that happen for us until we can do it for ourselves eventually and have our own families. So families are supposed to meet our most basic essential human needs. The other thing that families are supposed to do is to prepare children to live in society on their own. So parents need to teach children what is important in society by teaching them values, which we've talked about. And some of those things that are extremely important to teach children are communication, and that can be done in lots of different ways. They should be taught about their culture. They should also be taught about religion if that is important to their family. So anything that the parents want to pass on and help make the child successful in society once they are on their own. Another important thing that a family should do is provide support. So everybody needs a support system and families are supposed to provide that. Now, do all of these functions always happen in families? No, but these are the ideas that we want families to provide, but it does not always happen. So providing support, parents should help their children get through tough times. They should also be teaching them things. And when we're learning new things, we need support from other people. All right, the next functions of family are forming traditions. So traditions are important to us as human beings. We like routine, and traditions give us something to celebrate. So we can form traditions by spending time with our family, and those are usually the people that you end up celebrating those traditions with in the future. Again, values, sharing our values. So you want to teach your children about what is important to you and what you think should be important to them. So as they grow up, they can then become a functioning human in society based on whatever they value. And then another function of family is handling conflict. So this could be how you handle conflict within your family, and it can also be how you're going to handle conflict when you go out into the real world and have to deal with other people, because you're not always going to agree with other people. And there's lots of different ways you can handle that. Okay, so the next things we're going to go through are the different types of families, what different family units are called. So as we go through these, I want you to try and think of examples of people or other families in your own life that fit into these different categories. Your family will probably fit into one, and I'm sure you can think of lots of other people's families that will fit into all these categories. If you can't think of people you know in your own life, then think of people that you see in movies and TV shows and what kinds of families you have seen that you think will fit into these different categories. On the assignment that you're going to do after watching this video, you are going to be practicing identifying what different families are. So thinking of your own examples will help you do that. So the first type of family is the nuclear family. And this is the family that consists of two parents and at least one child. And then both of the parents are in the picture to raise the child. So it doesn't mean that they're necessarily married, but both parents are there living in the same household and raising at least one child. There could be 3, 4, 5, 6, however many children, but in this family, the parents are together and living with their children in their home. Next, we have a single parent family. So this includes at least one child and at least one parent. So the other parent, because it takes two parents to have a child, may have passed away, they may have left, they could be divorced, or the parents may have never married. So you may still have two parents, but they're both single parents. They're not together. Next, we have a custodial parent family. So this is the family that a child lives with. So there is a parent and they have custody of the child. So they are legally responsible for the child and they are in charge of making sure they have a place to live and taking care of any needs that the child may have. Next, we have a blended family. So this has become more and more common as time has gone on. So a single parent marries another person. So that person may have children or they may not have children, but once they are together and married, we have a blended family now with the parent that birthed the child or adopted the child, and we have the step parent. So we are blending two family units together. Next, we have extended family. So this includes parent or parents with children who have another family member living in the household with them. So let's say that in your house, your grandma came and she moved in with you and your parents. You now live with your extended family. So it's people who are related to you, but are outside of your typical household. Then we have a legal guardian. So this means that this person is responsible for a child that is not theirs biologically. So they did not have the child, but they can become the legal guardian and have legal responsibility over the child. If you live with your parents are your legal guardians already. But sometimes if a parent passes away or they have to go away for any other reason, then a child would be left with a legal guardian who can still support and provide for them in all aspects, but also has control if something were to happen to the child. Another thing that we're going to talk about are foster children. So sometimes children do not have parents, whether they've passed away or if they have done something that they get their rights taken away from their children. If it's going to be temporary or if they can't find somewhere for the child to go, then they become a foster child. So they are placed in temporary care of somebody else. It could be a family member or it can be somebody that is designated as a foster parent until some type of permanent home is found for them. All right, so here is something else that I want you to stop and kind of just think about for a second. Can you figure out which family you come from? And then think about, again, people that are close to you in your life, maybe your best friend or your closest friend. What type of family do they have? Okay, so that is the end of this video. Now you need to work on your assignment. I'm quickly just going to show you what you're going to be doing for that. You are going to be going, of course, to Google Classroom. I can't show both odd and even, so I'm just gonna click on evens first. I put this under 7 habits, and it will have the date based on whichever day you are watching this on. And this is the assignment that you are going to be completing. So above each line, there is a family scenario. You are going to be filling in what the family structure is, or what type of parent that is in each different little scenario. So along with this video and this assignment on Google Classroom, I have given you the slides you saw in the video, so you can use those and refer back to those to help you fill these in. And then down at the bottom, there is a task for you to complete. So you are writing a paragraph on the topic given. If you have any questions, please let me know and I will be happy to help you.